All right, everybody, tell them who we are. We are the Breezeway. Welcome to the second show of the Breezeway, everybody. I'm Steve Francis. This is my co-host, Greg Verner.
Yep, here
Greg,
we are.
We've got lots on the go.
Yes, we sure do, and we'd like to try to keep reminding people of what we have going. And coming up, May the 2nd, I guess, is our first one we should talk about.
Yep.
Is our pre-award show dance, and it'll feature Griffin McGill and Texas Tuxedo, and that'll be a dance right here at the Colborne Legion. And tickets you can get right here at the door or at the Colborne Legion anytime or by reaching out to the Breezeway. May the 4th, Van Jam up in Madoc.
The second year that we've done that, raising money for a van to get some of the senior citizens.
Wheelchair accessible van, services Madoc, Sterling, Marmara, lots of different areas in the north.
Now, this is the second year we've been up there. You've got a great lineup coming in. Now, last year, do you recall how much money was raised?
It was just over $12,000 raised for that wheelchair accessible van. So we hope you'll come out and support the Van Jam 2. It's coming up May the 4th. It's 12 to 4, and it's admission by donation, folks. So you're going to see Harold McIntyre, Rita Harpel, Steve Petico, Corey Coolis, Kevin Young, Dusty King Jr., lots of great talent there, and it'll be a dance kind of style afternoon, folks.
And you can also tune in later on that evening. We'll be replaying that event and that for donations, and you can do that right online.
Now, the biggest event we have coming up for any, and I mean, the team is working really hard to put all this stuff together, but it's the Breezeway Awards on May the 10th, our annual award show. It's the Breezeway Independent Country Music Awards.
And just to let everybody know, like there's 20 some awards that is given out, and you're going to see some great acts in between.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to see all the acts that have been on this Breezeway throughout the whole season, which is a great family event.
Yeah, you come in and enjoy a great night of music and also in celebration of all the award winners, but you also get to sit and mingle with them all night and enjoy it. And we're putting together a special legend show there. You're going to, like Paul Weber, Harold McIntyre, Marie Bottrell, and we have a special legend guest coming in for that show too. So May 10th, you can get your tickets here at the Breezeway at the door. They're $25, or you can get them here at the Colborne Legion, I'm sure, as well, or reach out to the Breezeway. They're $25, folks. You won't want to miss that.
Now, I was wondering how to introduce the next guests that are on.
Well, they're multi-award-winning individuals and duos and instrumentalists of the year. And
maybe we should just let them go and we'll introduce them in the first question.
I think we're going to have to, because it's a long list.
All right, everybody, you know the routine at home. You're not going to want to miss this show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Enjoy.
All right, Terry Lyman, Deborah Lynn, Dave Green, and Uncle Zach. Lawrence Zachariah, everybody.
All right, we're going to go by the name of Family Ties, I think, today. What do you think? Right? We're going to start off with one of my songs that I wrote. I actually co-wrote this with a gentleman named Marty Morgan, who is Lori Morgan's brother, which is kind of wild. We wrote this the last time I was down in Nashville. It's called I Wish They Had a Jukebox. If I could sit with Hank till closing time, singing, wishing I had any man of mine. Don't it make my brown eyes blue? There's no getting over you. Let's pour some music on the whiskey and wine. I wish they had a jukebox. I'd put some Haggard on. Get lost in the days back when a quarter bought a song. Find some Conway Twitty, hello darling, all night long. Stoke up some burning memories about a love that did me wrong. Pour a straight shot of bourbon with some Willie on the rocks. Lord, I wish they had an old jukebox. down with some friends, blow off some steam. Dancing round and round in tight-fitting jeans. Dig our pockets for extra change. Spin some blue eyes, crying in the rain. Be the DJ, play anything you please. I wish they had a jukebox, I'd put some Haggard on. Get lost in the days back when a quarter bought a song. Find some Conway Twitty, hello darling, all night long. Stoke up some burning memories about a love that did me wrong. Pour a straight shot of bourbon with some Willie on the rocks. Lord, I wish they had an old jukebox. Colby King, Randy Travis, Travis Tritt, Johnny Paycheck, Johnny Cash, hell, every one of them's a hit. Wish they had a jukebox, I put some Haggard on. Get lost in the days back when a quarter bought a song. Find some Conway Twitty, hello darling, all night long. Stoke up some burning memory about a love that did me long. Or a straight shot of bourbon with some Willie on the rocks. Lord, I wish they had an old jukebox. Yeah, I wish they had an old jukebox. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, David. All right, Uncle Terry, you're up next. What you got for us?
We're going to go up about 3, boys.
3.
And girls.
All right. I'm just one of the boys today.
I wish girls you love never gave back diamond rings. Wish every front porch had a swing. I wish kids still learned to say sir and man, how to shake a hand. Wish every state had a Birmingham. I wish everybody knew all the words that Mama tried. I wish Monday mornings were just like Friday nights. And I wish even cars had truck beds, and every road was named Copperhead, and coolers never run out of cold Coors Light. I wish high school home teams never lost. I wish back row drinking kids never got caught. I wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. I wish honky-tonks didn't have no closing time. And I wish grandpas never died. I wish Fridays on a creek bank would never end. Wish I could learn to drive again. I wish 17, everything Kiss was a Chevrolet, happened every day. I wish everybody overseas was gonna make it home. I wish music still played on country radio. And I wish even cars had truck beds, and every road was named Copperhead, and coolers never run out of cold Coors Light. I wish high school home teams never lost. I wish back row drinking kids never got caught. I wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. I wish honky-tonks didn't have no closing time. I wish grandpas never died. I wish good dogs never got gray and old. I wish never got old. And I wish even cars had truck beds, and every road was named Copperhead, and coolers never run out of cold Coors Light. I wish high school home teams never lost. I wish back road drinking kids never got caught. I wish the price of gas was low, cotton was high. I wish honky-tonks didn't have no closing time. And I wish grandpas never died.
Good song, Terry.
If I could remember the words.
I finally found the verse to say how long that I intend to stay. I know you've wondered now and then how close our love is to the end. I think it's only fair to let you know one of these days I'll have to go, but I'll be proud to wear your ring till I'm just a picture in a frame. Storm clouds may gather and the heavy rains will come. When the storms are over, we'll still share the golden sun. And I still love you just the same, till I'm just a picture in a frame.
Oh, that's pretty.
I hope this small bouquet of words are the sweetest ones you've ever heard. For I can't think of anyone I'd rather hold till life is done. This love of mine for you will grow and grow. I just thought that you would like to know our love will be a burning flame till I'm just a picture in a frame. Yes, I still love you just the same till I'm just a picture in a frame. Thank you.
What you got for
My
us,
turn.
David?
Well, the one I was going to play, I scrapped.
Oh, great.
I like that first one that you did, Deb. It reminded me of this old one that my dad used to sing all the time. I was roaming around in Nashville in the state of Tennessee, for I love that country music, it's as soulful as can be. I have gathered their records, for I've cherished every name, and I found myself a-standing in the Country Hall of Fame. My heart beats somewhat faster as I walked in through the door, for I heard no sound of voices I had often heard before. A happy kind of sadness brought a teardrop to my eye Now I'll tell you what I saw there, and I'm sure that you'll see why. Jimmy Rogers' railroad lantern and his faithful old guitar. I could hear that old blue yodel coming from somewhere afar. Roy Acuff in bronze likeness with the great Fred Rose, his friend. And I heard that Wabash cannonball somewhere around the bend. The guitar of Eddie Arnold, memories of cattle call. Chet Atkins will be with him when the work's all done this fall. From the auto harp of Maybell, Wildwood Flowers seems to ring. Riley Puckett and Git Tanner, how they all could pick and sing. I could hear George Hay announcing as I stood there in the room. I could hear Tex Ritter singing his classic song, High Noon. Benny Pearl so glad to be there, and Hank Snow keeps moving on. May the Lord bless those still living and the ones who's joined his throne. Cowboy Copus, Hawkshaw Hawkins, Gentleman Jim and Patsy Cline. Rod Bradsfield, Ira Luthen, these stars will always shine. Ernest Tubb, the great Red Foley, and Hank Williams, bless his name. Oh, some are gone, they'll live forever in the Country Hall of Fame.
Family ties, everybody.
Family ties. Nice job.
I can tell you something. I've spilt more beer than listening to that song in my old time, that one there, than they have Breezeway awards.
Yeah. Well, I believe it. And nice job, Dave. Lots of good comments online there.
That's alcohol abuse, Franny.
Yes,
I know.
yes.
Doesn't happen anymore with me, Dave, but it did used to. I'm going to start off with Terry down there at the end. Terry, the last few years you've been in a duo category.
Yeah. 4-time Breezeway award-winning duo with Deborah Lynn,
And
I might add.
And now a group, right?
I don't know what happened there, Franny. Like, I seen today that Deborah Lynn was on tonight with us. I'm thinking, like, earlier, and I'm thinking, wow. So I started looking through my phone. I'm thinking she must have texted me or sent me an email or something. Nothing. Crickets.
Well, you would think that you would need a chance at defending.
I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I think she's a little upset because out of the 4 trophies that we got, I got 3 of them. She's got 1. I don't know.
There you go.
Deb, you must have hit send on that text when service was bad.
Service is
Yeah,
spotty
it was
on
the-
our way in that.
It was the ice storm. It was the ice storm.
I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Hey, all you guys have so much fun up there. It's evident, and in the song choices, I know are songs that you all love. I mean, right down to Uncle Zach. I mean, I've heard you do that song a few times, but nobody does it like you, Uncle Zach.
I'll second that right off the bat. Now, Davey, we do know that you've learned a little bit from Uncle Zach over the years. Zach, where did you get your inspiration, and how was it when you were young learning the guitar?
Well, my inspiration was my dad, because my dad played old-time fiddle. And he played on CJPQ radio, and then when I was growing up, he taught me how to play the guitar, and I chorded along with him when he played the fiddle, and we had so many kitchen parties, and people would come over and step dancing. It was just amazing.
Now,
Awesome.
to keep up with the fiddle playing on the guitar part is not as easy as
That's a
one
workout and a half
Yeah,
right there.
It's not something that like the chord changes and stuff are a little different than your regular standard country song.
Yes, it is, but I've had a lot of practice.
Well, we got you on the mic there, Lawrence. Well, I want to ask you about winning an award last year with Dave. You won an award in the duo category, and how special that was for you guys, because it was an emotional moment at the awards show last year.
It still is. That was awesome. It's just so good to be able to get together and just have a good time. Just whatever we do, we just go with the flow.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
You can tell.
And hats off to you, Zach, too, because Dave was getting a little, how do you say, a little teary-eyed at the end of his little speech there, and I bet it was hard to hold together in a proud moment for both of you.
He was not alone.
Well, we're proud of you guys, and thank you so much for all you do for the Breezeway.
Thank you
team.
guys. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Oh, thank that.
Great job.
We just provide the space in the venue. You guys do the work. Well, we got Dave there too. Dave's a winner of the Steve Petico Award for Instrumentalist of the Year on the Breezeway as well. So lots of awards up there.
And there's lots of awards to be coming out too. We've got to release them. The season is getting down. I know that we've got one more band and one more lady on the show, but that's how the awards work. You'll be informed as soon as we know. We'll have the nominations up.
Now, Deborah Lynn's a 2-time winner in the female category. I should mention that in this round as well. So up there in total, you have 8 Breezeway Award winners from the past, folks. So awesome.
And you know how to get them to the podium this year, too, is hit that like button, hit the share button. You guys all ready for another round?
Sure.
All right. Family Ties.
You, sir.
All right, we're going to do a summertime tune for y'all. Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready.
Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road. Well, I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. Spring's almost over and the summer's come and the days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready.
I don't care if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We'll jump in the river and cool ourselves in the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh,
You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full
Down by the
moonlight,
river.
we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, Feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark.
Thank you very much.
I think it's up to you, isn't it?
Uncle Zach.
I'd like to be in Charlie's shoes, that's what I've always said. He had you in everything, died with a golden thread. And Charlie left and went away, and when I got the news, it wasn't long till I was walking round in Charlie's shoes. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, walking back and forth across the floor. The troubles that drove him away, I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. The greener grass that turned my head so swiftly did turn brown. For every little dream I've had, she's always tearing down. I never knew old Charlie's shoes could have so many ties of disappointing sorrow, and I wish he had 'em back. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, walking back and forth across the floor. The troubles that drove him away, I've got for company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Thank you.
Have to do a quick instrument change here.
This might be 2 minutes. This might be 2 minutes of your life you'll wish you could get back, but
I'm doubting that very much.
I've got the cheater on it. Second catch.
like tune that as you go? Like that's impressive. Like just I'm still picking away, but I'm impressed.
Nope, there's Scruggs tuners and they just lock.
Okay.
So I can only go so far.
Okay. Well, I'm impressed.
Perfect, thank you.
Need a hand? I bet you're wishing that I didn't put you next for this one too, eh? Who put me in charge of any kind of set list?
Thanks, Zach.
I don't even know where we play this one.
Where do you play this one, Dave? Just G.
Just G. Just G. All right, this is a song that I heard it on my way to work, I feel. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's David Green singing. It wasn't. It was Zach Top. But it just, I messaged him the second I pulled into work, and I said, I got a song that I really, really, really want you to learn. So he's gone and learned it.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I even messaged back and said, all right, Deb, that's kind of got a bluegrass beat to
Yeah.
it, too.
Oh, I didn't know Zach Top was actually bluegrass to begin with, and then he's kind of gone more into like the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Rolling down this highway just feeling a little low, wondering how you're doing down in New Mexico. I told myself so many times that I just don't care, but I miss you and I need you everywhere. And I wonder if you're hurting near as bad as I am now, and I wonder if you ever wonder how you'll ever find a love just like the one that we once knew. And I wonder if I'll ever forget you. I suppose that I'll move on and find a new love. I suppose that unlike me, you're beyond and above, wasting your whole night away, just crying all the night and day for the chance you had a happy ever after. And I wonder if you're hurting near as bad as I am now. And I wonder if you ever wonder how you'll ever find a love just like the one that we once knew. And I wonder if I'll ever forget you. And I wonder if you're hurting near as bad as I am now. And I wonder if you ever wonder how you'll ever find a love just like the one that we once knew. And I wonder if I'll ever forget you. Oh, I wonder if I'll ever forget you.
Thank you, Zach.
Oh, thank you, Deb.
Okay, I'm up. Woohoo. This is another original song. This is a song that I wrote with a local songwriter named Dan Washburn. I'm sure some people in the room have heard of him. And I went into this saying, oh, that's not where I play it. Where do I play this? I do play it there. Okay. So I went into this room saying, I want to write a song that is kind of in memory of my mom, but I want it to be something that everybody can kind of relate to. And I said that she has this saying after every time she used to, when we used to listen to Conway Twitty, Tight Fitting Jeans, every time the song ended, she would yell, "Rewind one more time." So the title of the song is "Rewind One More Time," and it's something that I think that we can all kind of relate to. Weekend winter parties, summers at the lake, singing Conway in the kitchen. We dance the night away. We live life to the fullest, not a care in the world. Man, those were the days of good old boys and girls. If I could rewind one more time to a simpler way of life and state of mind of easier days and long sacred nights, I'd rewind one more time. Yeah, I'd rewind one more time. Life's a little more hectic, a little faster pace. Hard to find the time to take a break from this old rat race. We got the whole wide world these days at our fingertips, but if you ask me, I don't think that's helping us one bit. If I could rewind one more time to a simpler way of life and state of mind of easier days and long sacred nights, I'd rewind one more time. Yeah, I rewind one more time. So tonight, as we sit around the table and reminisce, let's take the time to raise a glass to those we love and miss. If I could rewind one more time to a simpler way of life and state of mind of easier days and long sacred nights, I'd rewind one more time. Yeah, I'd rewind one more time. One more time. We're down to the honky tonk. Uncle Terry, you want to take us there? I was at a few of them this weekend. Lots of fun. Yep.
I bet you were.
I sure was.
That must have been why you forgot to text me.
Okay, wait a minute.
There was
Wait a minute.
There's drinking involved.
The message didn't go to Deb and Uncle Terry. It just went to Deb.
I see. So it's Brenda's fault.
Can I pass it on to Brenda? Really putting... Okay, all right. You weren't invited, Uncle Terry.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
And girls.
And Deborah. I got a house on the back road, I got a flag on my front porch, I got a dog named Waylon, I got a driveway that needs paving, I got a boat with a two-stroke, couple guaranteed to make you laugh jokes, I got friends in low places, yeah, life is what you make it. I might not go down in the Hall of Fame, or a star on the sidewalk with my name, or a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's gonna name their babies after me. I might not go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I got a girl named Sheila, she goes back shit on tequila. I got a job that gets the job done. I got a loan at the bank, it's a big one. The only place you might see my name is on a wall for a good time call. I'm a local legend on a Friday night. Past blue ribbon, neon light. I might not end up in the Hall of Fame, or a star on the sidewalk with my name, statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's gonna name their babies after me. I might not go down in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk. I go down. I go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk. I go down to the honky tonk. I go down. I go down to the honky tonk. I might not end up in the Hall of Fame, or a star on the sidewalk with my name, or a statue in my hometown when I'm gone. Nobody's gonna name their babies after me. I might not go down in in history, but I'll go down to the honky tonk. I 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 go down to the honky tonk.
Yeah.
Family Ties.
Nice.
Great job, guys. You have got a ton of followers and hundreds of nice messages on here tonight.
Yeah, great,
Awesome job.
great tune in on online, and a great crowd here at the Colborne Legion again. And we thank every one of you guys for tuning in at home and coming here to the hall each week. We're coming to the end of the season, and it's good to see so many people out enjoying music.
Where do we have people tuned in from on the show, Greg?
Well, we've had, you know what? I think people are messing with me now, Franny.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're putting names up there that aren't really places, but they could be. Usually it's Terry Lyman doing that to me, but I know where he lives. But so anyway, we have Texas, New Zealand, Campbell's Bay, Eganville, Napanee, Calamute Island.
Oh my God.
Does that exist? See, that was one of the ones I was worried about. 'Cause you never know.
Next time Kirk's on the show, I'll ask him if they have a harvest party in that town.
Medicine Hat, Alberta, and Oklahoma tuned in.
God. Wow. Awesome.
Yes. Now, we were going to do, in light of the upcoming election, we were going to do the entire show in French tonight. But I'm about 6 out of 10, and Franny, he's maybe a bit more than that, maybe less. I don't know.
A lot
So
less,
we-
yeah. We've got time for one more song each from you guys. And I'd like to thank you guys for all coming out. We have a lot of fun with you guys. Just off the top, is there one jam session a year that really comes to mind that you guys really like going to? Is there one that you
Or do
all
you
get
have a
together?
family jam that you guys do?
I would say the mill pond.
Yeah.
Shenanigans,
Honestly,
I know you guys have a good time
shenanigans.
there,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime we get together, there ends up being a jam, and we get together often throughout the year. So we're
Now,
pretty
you used to
blessed.
have some wintertime jam sessions.
Yes, we did, and we sadly did not get around to that this year. I know.
Christmas.
Yes, I know.
We had one at Christmas.
Oh yes, we did have one at Christmas. Yes.
There's
Yeah.
one coming
Oh,
up too shortly, isn't there? So,
Not at my house.
couple weeks?
Again, I'm getting in a lot of trouble here. It wasn't at my house.
That was at Kathy and
Sorry.
Zach's.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for.
I
coming
got
back
another
on.
quick question for you. Are you guys at Shenanigans this year at one of the stops?
I don't know.
I've been touching base with Dave, and yes,
Good.
we're under Deborah
Yes.
Lynn and friends.
Oh.
All right, awesome.
I think
awesome.
I'm invited. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll be there
wait
again.
for the text.
so
Wait for the text, Terry.
we'll be there again, the Breezeway, and we'll stop by and see you guys. Another great event you don't want to miss, folks. That the Shenanigans.
Boy,
in
the
Sterling.
events just keep coming, don't they?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, hit the like button, hit the share button. Family Ties.
All right, Uncle Zach's gonna bring us some Wild Mountain
We
Flower.
grew up living close to each other, went to school and played side by side, and I longed for the day that I would ask her if she would be my bride. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. David. Her daddy died when she was very young, and she never knew love from a man. And I tried hard to show her that I loved her, and tried to make her mother understand. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary, and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. My days of youth are gone, but I am happy, and my time's not very far away. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and placed them on her grave today. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. Yeah, she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. Thank you.
That's one of my favorites. This is another favorite. It's an Ashley McBride song that we've all kind of fallen in love with.
Yes.
I think, right?
Yes.
All right, take it away, David.
Would I be able to get a little more volume on my guitar for this one?
Had a southern drawl like a red-bone hound. Every song he sang was my favorite sound. Be the last one off, the ship went down. The kind of man it feels good to be around. The kind of man it feels good to be around.
He had hair as white as a cotton field, and he could spin you a story like a wagon wheel. He never went nowhere without a rod and reel. I miss that man, I always will. Well, I miss that man, I always will.
See through a light like an old screen door. Taught me how to hunt, how to love the Lord. Carried a Bible and a 44. They just don't make them like that no more. He said, take what you got and do the best you can. The best thing you'll ever own is a piece of land. Y'all, he knew his like the back of his hand. He was something else, my old man. He was something else, my old man. You'd see through a light like an old screen door. Taught me how to hunt, how to love the Lord. Carried a Bible and a 44. Just don't make them like that no more.
I saw him strum this thing every chance he could, and he left it to me like he said he would. And if you ask me why it sounds so good, 'cause I'm holding more than strings and wood. I'm holding more than strings and wood.
See through a light like an old screen door. Taught me how to hunt, how to love the Lord. Carried a Bible and a 44. They just don't make them like that no more.
He showed a little boy how to be a man, to help his neighbor every time he can, to keep a song in his heart now and then. Now playing his guitar is like shaking his hand. When I play his guitar, it's like shaking his hand.
Through a light like an old screen door, taught me how to hunt, how to love the Lord. Carried a Bible and a 44. They just don't make 'em like that no more.
No, they just don't make 'em like that no more. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, David, why don't I hold? Oh no, you're gonna do this. You're doing an instrumental on that.
Sure.
Excellent. Can I pretend I'm doing it?
Sure. We'll go second fret G, I guess. Yeah, okay. Hope it's all right if I just try picking one for you here. Thank you.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow. I'm so blessed to call these guys my family, honestly. Wow.
Right
To
back
be
at you,
around
Deb.
us, yeah.
Yes. Thanks, Deb.
This has been fun, hey?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
it is.
All right, let's do this more this summer.
I love Paul.
Wow. All right, I think we should end this off as a family song. What do you think?
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
All right.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
I'm told they're older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze.
Country roads
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
Oh, is my going?
Oh, yeah. got in the right key and the right
All
groove.
All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water.
Dark and dusty, painted o'er the skies, misty taste of moonshine, a teardrop in my eye.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. I hear her voice in the morning now as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Hey,
Family ties.
Thank you.
yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
So just before we wrap up the show, I want everybody to know that there is a Calumet Island, and I am locked in to get there, because I don't know where it is, but I'm going to find it. So they didn't fool me, Franny.
No, I thought you were going to be in trouble when they said we do exist, you know.
I don't think she was giving me trouble. She was just letting me know that they exist. And cool.
Maybe we'll do it on location.
Yes, that's right. We could do an on location. Good idea. But we should find out where that is first.
You can't get there from here.
It could be in Nunavut, but I'm sure she'll update me on where it is, and we'll get there.
They said
Franny.
take me home country roads. So.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you guys for coming on the show, and we hope you'll join us at the Breezeway Music Awards on May the 10th, and maybe see some or all of your smiling faces on up to the podium. So thank you very much.
So thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for having
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Now, just before I turn the mic back over to Franny, and I didn't want to get you all upset, but there is another member of the band tonight with you guys, and I know your hearts are all with her right now, and we want you to know from the Breezeway and our entire team that our hearts are with Cindy and her fight, and she'll get through this. And Terry, we're here with you, buddy, and your family, okay? And all the best to Cindy and Terry and their family.
All right, and with that, thank you once again, guys. You guys at home, you know the routine. Hit the like button, hit the share button. We've got to get them up to the podium. You know how that's working. We're excited. We've got some announcements coming out
And
this
get
week.
your tickets before you head out, guys. You
Yes,
don't wanna
get
miss.
your tickets. I looked at last year's number, and we're already at last year's number for attendance this year. I know the hall's a lot bigger.
Our most successful award show of all time has been in the Coburg Line Center, and so happy to be back there, Franny.
Looking forward to it. Have you anything else?
Yeah, I just want to send a huge thank you and shout out to the Colborne Legion here and their staff. Great dinners that they put on, and they've been a great, great to have with us here along our journey here on the Breezeway. So, yeah, give them a hand, folks. Orpha at home recuperating from putting up with us for 10 years. She's at home, and we miss her. And I know she'll be back next week. She'll be over it.
Yep.
10 years. We haven't been that bad to her.
No.
Oh.
No.
Glenn's birthday. Glenn up at the front there. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, buddy.
And Rod and Stacy, anniversary. Got to mention that. Rod and Stacy are big supporters of the Breezeway. So.
And it's also Don Walt's birthday.
Don Walt. He's 20.
Yeah.
He made it. Have a good week, you guys, and we hope to see you next week. We got Mary Rowan Band and Rita Harpel to wrap up our season before our season finale.
Yeah, the season finale's winding up too. It's looking good.
And that's a Haggard tribute with Franny and Friends,
Yep.
so you don't want to miss that on
There's
the
a
29th.
few Haggard friends going to be joining me that night. Thanks, everybody. And Fred, tell them who we are.
Gary's mic's working.
We are the Breeze. All right, everybody, tell them who we are. We are the Breezeway.